iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here, race fans, tonight to Lanier, here tonight for the Northeast iRacing Series, tonight presented by Valley View Firewood. I'm your host up here in the booth tonight. My name is Roger Muth, and we welcome you here to round number 8. Last week, needing to take the week off, our whole production crew over here at the Turn 3 Racing Network, unfortunately coming down with COVID and the flu, and, well, we're glad to be back here, and we are ready to rock it out for the next handful of weeks. The Valley View Series right back here on Wednesday evenings. So, tonight, what's on tap? Heat races on tap here tonight. Looks like 2 heat races scheduled here tonight, 10 laps apiece. 40-lap feature A main event coming up a little bit later on, brought to us by Valley View Firewood. Valley View Firewood, family-owned and operated. Valley View Firewood is located on Sunset Drive in Willsboro, New York, serving the North Countryside with all your firewood needs. From small bundles to truckloads, well-seasoned, already split, ready to heat your home or campfire. Contact them today. That's the Valley View Firewood here tonight. Tonight's A main presenting sponsor. Without the Valley View Firewood, we couldn't bring you all these great shots here on the iRacing.com platform. So, couple drivers here tonight. We'll have to start out back when we go to our feature event here, getting passed along Peyton Talbert along with Caleb Durgan. Will have to start at the back of our feature A main event here tonight. That will happen in just a little while. So those are 2 front runners that we will have to keep our eyes on when it does come time for the A main feature event. They're going to have 40 laps, though, to get it done here tonight, and looks like right around a field of 16, 17. 358 modifieds out of the Northeast have made their way here to the racetrack, and notables, 1 driver making his first start of the season, Jordan LaFon, the driver out of Kokomo, out of Indiana there. Well, he's been a driver with the series all season long. Unfortunately, their 358 program never got off the ground until, well, round number 8. So what a better time than right here. Already 7 rounds in the books. Got 3 to go. Why not kick it off here in round number 8? Because this is the last time we actually will see this race facility this season. Next week, we're going to head back down to the Gatorland there at the Volusia Raceway Park before, well, there's a mystery track coming for the final race of the season, so we will have to keep that under wraps. We will see what that will entail coming up a little bit later on. But we got to thank another one of our sponsors to make things possible around here before we go into our heat races tonight. Begor Supply, a family-owned and operated business in Moores, New York, offering varied product from hardware, plumbing, septic supplies, leach field pipes, animal and pet feed, lawn and garden, recreational plants and parts. Also got them out there. How about that propane fill station over there at Begor Supply? Make sure to stop by there today and check them out. But it is time to start to set the field here for our heat races tonight. Let's set the field for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 is going to look like this. We have quick time in our hot lap session. Jordan LaFon driving car number 11. He will start on the front row. Starting also on the front row, driving car number 7, it's the LeClaire Flatworx, number 7 of Joshua LeClaire. Starting back in P number 3, it hails out of Vermont, driving the race Diane Tuvik, number 22. This is Dylan Rabtoy. Driving the 97.5 out of Plattsburgh, New York, this is Nathaniel Gay. It's the 14T, the Fast Lane Performance 14T, Peyton Talbert. He will go there, P number 5. It's the Heath Auto Repair, number 4, out of New York. This is C.J. Lavere. How about the DE Designs, number 55 of Paul Moran. He'll go 7th here tonight, and it's the 98 out the gate. It's the Crossville, Tennessee driver, the Griffith Stone, number 98. It's his birthday here tonight, race fans. He just turned, well, he says 21, but we don't quite believe him. That's Racing Jason. He'll hit the tail end of this 8-car field. 3 cars to qualify here tonight, right out of the heat race. And actually, we're going to scratch that right off the note sheet here tonight. All drivers will take a spot in our feature event. There you see all the cars. 8 cars are out onto the racetrack. And, well, you know what keeps us ready here? Our trucks up and down the road here to get these drivers to the racetrack. Clark and Son Automotive. Established back in 2019, Clark and Son Automotive have built up one of the area's best reputations in customer service with advanced diagnostics, automotive repair, fleet maintenance programs, and fabrication. Heavy-duty truck repair services, computer system diagnostics, ABS repair, trailer and truck, custom welding and fabrication, auto parts. Look no farther than Clark and Son. Here we go. Put another 10 laps on the board here tonight. Let's kick things off in heat race number 1 here tonight. Waiting on that front row to hit the gas. Here we go. They're battled down into turn number 1 for the first time here tonight. Joshua LeClaire scooting out on the outside. He'll look to lead lap number 1. LeClaire will lead him down the back straightaway into 3. Here comes the 14T. Peyton Talbert hot to trot. Lap number 1 going to go to Joshua LeClaire, though. Big mover. Lap number 1 goes to Peyton Talbert. He's down on the bottom side of LaFon right now. LaFon working the outside in car number 44. Transponder reading 011 though for LaFon. He'll get a little tight up on the top side. Him and Rabtoy gonna bang bars a little bit. Now here comes Racing Jason. He's got Nathaniel Gay in the 97.5 right there. Now here comes Paul Moran. Moran will now sneak up underneath the bottom of Nathaniel Gay. Gay trying to rally back. Out front still, Joshua LeClaire. Got Peyton Talbot right there. C.J. Lavere. 1, 2, and 3 as they come across. They got 5 laps to go that time. There's your race leader. Dig Ray Shocks on the LeClaire Flatworx entry here tonight. Peyton Talbot also got Dig on there with Ted's Body Shop on that Fast Lane Performance number 14T. The Heats Auto, though, right there. So those 3 drivers have broken away from the 4th place driver as there's 3 laps to go already like that. Jordan LaFon back here battling with Rabtoy, Griffith, Moran, and Gay. Popsicle sticks coming in the air this time for the driver of that number 7. Plattsburgh. Oh, something happened. Joshua LeClaire with just 2 laps to go. All of a sudden has an equipment malfunction And the LeClaire Flatworx number 7 smacks the inside wall down the back straightaway. That'll put us under caution flag for the first time here tonight. Let's take the look back. Watch that number 7 right there. He'll get the popsicle sticks, then he'll come off turn 2, and something breaks. Look at it lock. Dead left on the lock, and then unfortunately, his night looks like it's going to be done here in his heat race. Right on board the Daddy Daycare Designs onboard camera here with Josh LeClaire. You hear the car just lay down, lost power, and then down into the inside wall with the left front very hard. So a very odd one there for Joshua LeClaire. We'll see if he can get back out onto the racetrack or if his night is going to be done here. Single file formation, so that'll move everybody up one spot. LeClaire had dominated our heat race here. Now to be the 14th team, Peyton Talbert. Not sure what was going on with the 44 there of Jordan LaFon, but yeah, that's going to trigger the caution flag. Officials not happy with that start. Peyton Talbert going to have to wind that one back. We'll line it back up, so it'll be Talbert, LeVere, LaFon, Moran, Raptoy, Griffith, and Gay. We'll see if that stands. So back under the caution lights we go here. The M&M Country Store also helping out the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series, a small-town convenience store offering all your necessities, including fuel, food, and beer. Stop in and try out the small-town diner or get takeout to go, located over in Norrisville Road in Schuler Falls, New York. Gioiosa's Wine and Spirit also hopping on board this year. Plattsburgh's home for wine and spirits. If we don't have it, you can't get it. The best price in town is at Gioiosa's. They have you covered. Stop in today in Plattsburgh. Hanson Starter Shop is, of course, the starting zone for all races here with the Valley View Firewood iRacing National Series. Hanson Starter Shop's got 30 years plus in the starter and alternator business. Check them out. They help out the upstate area. Of course, LeClaire Flatworx, located in Plattsburgh, New York. LeClaire Flatworx specializes in custom stamped sidewalks, patios, and anything concrete related. Make sure to look them up on Facebook.com today to get your free quote for your next outdoor renovation. Give it another try here and line them back up 2x2. Here we go. Old popsicle sticks, 2 to go for Peyton Talbert, CJ LeVere, and Jordan LaFon. LaFon down the back straightaway. He'll jump to the inside of that Heath's Auto Repair. The white flag will come out this time. It'll be the final lap here in heat race number 1. Peyton Talbert with a good-sized race lead, so it'll put them all back there battling for that second position. Who will have it when they come by here at the line? It'll be Talbert, LeVere, LaFon, Raptoy, Griffith, Moran, Gay, and LeClaire. So Peyton Talbert will pick up that win. That leaves one more heat race left here tonight. Heat race number 2 lineup will look like this. Starting on the front row here, out of Montana, driving car number 41. This will be Doug Ungari. To his outside, out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Henn Racing, Turn 3 Racing Posse, number 40 of Josiah Millen. Rob Lowell back there in car 1X2. It's the Lowell Motorsports G-Stone Racing entry. He'll go P number 3. Little Caleb Durgan in car number 17. The Valley View Firewood number 17 will go 4th, while the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, the number 1 of Wash Rags, Talon Carter, will roll from P number 5 here tonight. Matthew LaValle, driving car number 31, will roll from 6th, while the McDuff Racing Bartell Builders 1W. It's the wild one of Wayne McDuff. He'll start on the back row here tonight. That's your heat race number 2 lineup. Brought to us by our friends over at Simbox. You don't have one, you need one for your sim rig. So, iRacing.com pace truck down and in. We'll line them up. Here we go. Put another 10 laps on the board. Doug Ungari to the inside. Ungari and Millen down the back straightaway here. Millen going to take the outside lane. Will he lead lap number 1? Millen will lead lap number 1 from the outside starting spot on row number 1. Ungari down to the bottom side. Here's Matt LaValle. He is closing in that Chevrolet sponsor number 31. He's right there. He's going to run about a half a groove down off Millen and the outside. Ungari with a good bite that time off the bottom of 4. He got a good run there, so he's still running side by side. Caleb Durgan hasn't been able to make up too much room. He's back there battling with Wade McDuff. Outside that time off turn 4 would give that to Josiah Millen pretty easily with 5 laps to go here in heat race number 2. LaValle, though, has been able to hang on right there. Ungari trying to ride. Oh, he tried to slide into that hole behind Millen. Wasn't quite able to clear it. So Millen will pick up 4 to go. It'll be Ungari, then LaValle. LaValle had to lift. He had to lift going down to right about there is where they almost got together last time by out of 4. Carter back there, can't seem to find a hole to go anywhere with it. Talon Carter right now running the outside behind the 1W of Wayne McDuff. Popsicle sticks this time by. Popsicle sticks up for Millen. Millen hasn't been able to pick up a heat race win this season. Neither has, has Doug Ungari. Both drivers going to see the white flag. One of them going to get the cone down there, but we stay green. It'll be Millen working the outside lane. Will he be able to pick up the final heat race of the evening? Down the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3. Josiah Millen looking pretty solid. It'll be Millen, LaValle, Ungari, McDuff, Durgan, Carter, and Lowell will also finish back there in the 7th spot. So Josiah Millen picking up his first heat race of the night, of the season actually. And while he picks up the final heat race spot of the evening, we got to thank a couple more of the sponsors here. Daddy Daycare Designs, which they are designing the winner's trophy this season here with the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. Of course, Daddy Daycare Designs located in Pure, New York. Daddy Daycare Design specializes in CNC machine wood products such as signs, decorations, furniture, and much more. Make sure to check them out over on Facebook.com. Direct Imported Vehicles located in Plattsburgh, New York. Direct Imported Vehicles specializes in lightly used trucks and SUVs, importing the vehicles from Canada, making them 100% Americanized to sell to the public at a lower price than dealerships. Contact Direct Imported Vehicles today to make sure they can find you your vehicle tomorrow. How about Simbox PC? Simbox is your #1 button box manufacturer for iRacing. You can find them on Facebook.com. Well, we're going to take a quick step away here, and we'll be back with your feature event, 40 laps here at Lanier.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, their bombs
Welcome back here, race fans, tonight to Lanier here tonight for the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. We got a little bit of a special guest here right before we get ready to go to our feature event. How about it, Racing Jason? It's your birthday tonight. A lot of race fans out there tuning in for you. How do you feel on your birthday night to try and take the 98 to victory lane?
Well, I feel stoked that I finally get an interview with you, but driving-wise, I'm just not confident, Roger.
Not confident. You're one of the drivers that are, well, they kind of consider you as one of the invaders. Not from the Northeast out of Vermont, New York, or Pennsylvania, down there in Crossville, Tennessee, but a lot of racing experience behind the wheel.
Yeah, I try to, once I get strapped in, the aggressive level will probably go shoot through the roof, so we'll just try to sit back and, just go keyboard warrior 98 out the gate.
Well, there you hear. Happy birthday, Jason, and we hope to talk to you tonight, possibly in victory lane.
I hope so.
There you hear it from Crossville's own. Racing Jason here tonight. We'll start back into the 9th position, but now it's time to go down trackside to get your starting lineup here for your feature event. Starting on the front row here tonight of our Simbox starting lineup, the 14T out of South New Berlin, New York. Fast Lane Performance, Precision Hydraulic and Oil. Number 14T of Peyton Talbert. To his outside, driving car number 40 out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Head Racing Turn 3 Racing Network Posse out of Grandview Speedway, Josiah Millen. Driving car number 4, this is CJ LeClaire. LeClaire will drive out of New York, that's actually going to be out of Gabriel's, New York. The Heats Auto, number 4R, CJ LeClaire back there in third. Matthew LaValle driving car number 31 out of Plattsburgh, New York. Labatt's Chevrolet out of Airborne Speedway. Matt LaValle back there in P number 4. Jordan LaFon out of Kokomo will start back there into the 5th position. 6th will be the driver out of Montana, driving the Montana Brands Turn 3 Racing Network. Number 40, this is Doug Ungari. The Raised Diane Tubing out of Vermont will be Dylan Raptoy. He'll start back there into the 7th position. 8th tonight will be the Martell Builders 1W, the McDuff Racing Stables entry of Wade McDuff. 9th, you just heard from him, it's the 98 out the gate of Racing Jason. Caleb Durgan will start back there, shotgun to the field. Actually, he'll lose his 10th starting spot. 11th will be the 97.5 of Nathaniel Gay. Well, how about the driver? It's the young Wash Rags, the talent of Talon Carter will go there 12th. 13th will be the DE Designs number 55 of Paul Moran, while Rob Lowell back there in the 1X2 entry, the G-Stone Motorsports. Well, Motorsports entry will go 14th. 15th will go to the LeClaire Flatworx entry of Joshua LeClaire. They did get the car back together. He will start back there as we're ready to go. This time by out on turn 4, put 40 laps on the board. We're green. CJ LeClaire has fired him off. Oh, contact there. Going to turn your race leader around in front of the field, and everybody going to somehow come out of that unscathed. It'll be the number 44 there of Jordan LaFon will turn around the Heath Auto number 4 of CJ LeClaire to bring out the first caution flag of the evening. On lap number 1, LaFon into the back there of the number 4. Check it out from our drone camera. Watch that 44. The 4 of CJ LeClaire checked up to try and roll the bottom and stay underneath the slick spot. Unfortunately, LaFon getting right into the back of him. Right on board the Daddy Daycare's Designs, on board Jordan LaFon. Right into the back end of the Heath Auto Repair entry. That'll bring the caution out for the first time here tonight. So now it'll be Millen and LaValle up front. CJ LeClaire had to go to pit road. Jordan LaFon will have to start at the tail end of the longest line. Silverado pace truck to pit road. Firing them back off here. Millen has the control of the field, and he says, let's go green. So Millen will have to slide down there in turns 1 and 2. He'll slide up in front of Matthew LaValle. Here comes the Raised Diane Tubing, number 22. That is going to be Dylan Rabtoy down to the bottom side. Talon Carter getting a little caught up back there. As our timing and scoring starting to reshuffle itself here, we'll see if that will catch back up with the transponders. Now here comes the number 41, Doug Ungari. Another one of those invaders out of Montana. So as Millen leads here tonight, Transponder loop finally resetting itself here tonight at Lanier. There you see Millen, LaValle, Rabtoy, Ungari, and Griffith. They're stacked up. They were 3 wide back here. That is Caleb Durgan. That's Paul Moran. And that was the number 7. That's the LeClaire Flatworx number 7 of Joshua LeClaire. Just out ahead of them. Rob Lowell right there in the 1X2, the G-Stone Motorsports entry. This is all battling back here for the, looks like 10th position on back. A little bit of a hip check there from the youngster. Caleb Durgan coming through in a hurry. He takes that number 17 down around the bottom side. That's going to leave Rob Lowell back there. He'll be back now into the 14th position, actually, as more contact just right there. Now they're pushing 4 wide. We've seen 3 wide. We haven't seen 4 wide work here yet tonight. That's the 97.5. 97.5 Nathaniel Gay going to the outside. Caleb Durgan working the inside. That was Jordan LaFond that made the contact with Nathaniel Gay. There you see the number 44 on the screen. Timing and scoring transponder reading. Oh, big wreck there. Big wreck and a bunch of them piling it in. That looked like the raised iron tubing number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy was turned around, stopped on the speedway. What happened to the raised iron tubing number 22? There you see Wade McDuff. There's Racing Jason, the 98. Oh, Jason going to get into the back of the raised iron tubing entry and nowhere for LaFond to go. The whole track was blocked. Nathaniel Gay also getting involved. Right on board with the Gioiosa's Wine and Spirits onboard camera with Dylan Rabtoy. Then you hear the cars, they keep on coming. So the lights on the Silverado Pace Truck tonight, brought to us by Direct Imported Vehicles. They will turn the lights off. They will get off the track here to be back to running Millet and LaValle, Ungari, McDuff, Carter, Talbot, along with LeClaire, Gay, Lowell, Moran, your top 10. Truck down and in. Here we go, lining them back up. No go, says the race control. We'll bring the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck back out here. So, the official's going to re-rack them, restack them, and then we'll get right back at it. Race fans, we got to thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day here tonight to join us on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Of course, to watch your Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series here for round number 8. So everybody going to get caught back up to the official iRacing.com Silverado. There you see it coming down the back straightaway. Now everybody getting back underneath, and the officials can restack the field. 15 cars did take to the call here tonight for the feature event, and all 15 cars are out there onto the racetrack right now. So whoever your favorite driver is, they still have a chance. All drivers are out onto the racetrack, and all drivers have a shot because they're on the lead lap. All you want to do is have a shot at the end of this one to park it in victory lane. So the lights go out back out again on that Silverado. So we'll go this time by. All drivers are back out there and lined up correctly this time. Millen, LaValle, your front row. Little bit of bumper tag back there. I believe that was Talon Carter and Doug Ungari getting hooked together. We stay green for the time being off of turn number 2. It'll be Millen leading the way. Millen leads the way, but here comes Peyton Tabert. There is one driver that kind of was sideways back there. I believe that was the G-Stone Motorsports entry, or Rob Lowell. He's back there on the 1X2 entry out of the G-Stone Motorsports stables. There you see them 3 wide. Talon Carter to the outside. Rob trying to slide up. Not going to quite be able to. Going to have to hold that middle groove because Caleb Durgan, the little digger, digging down on the bottom side. Still 3 wide racing here as they work down the back straightaway on lap number 12. This field is hungry like a wolf here tonight. Rob going to concede that position there, both to Talon Carter and Caleb Durgan as they get both around him. New second place runner, though, Wade McDuff has second away from Matt LaValle, but he's got the fast lane performance. Ted's auto body right there. That's the 14T, Peyton Tabert. And Peyton's got Caleb Durgan right there. So everybody's just stacked up jelly tight right here, battling for second on back. Millen has just the slightest little cushion over this group back here that are still running side by side. Look at Doug Ungari. He is kind of stuck there in the middle. Caleb Durgan was thinking about going to the outside. They were 3 wide very momentarily. And then they all kind of decided just to go back 2 wide. Rob Lowell back there having some problems. Here comes Josh LeClaire. Remember, he had his problems in heat race number 1 after leading all but 2 laps of that one. His crew had to go to work on that LeClaire Flatworx number 7. They got him back out here for the feature, and Plattsburgh's own is coming back to the front now. Already up 7 spots here, and we're not even quite halfway into this one. The battle, though, is still up here for that second position. Second spot still Wade McDuff. Now Peyton Talbot gets himself to the outside in front of the car number 31. One car going around, I believe. That's C.J. LeVere back here. They're parked down here in turn number 4. The G-Stone Motorsports number 1X2 rolling away from the scene. Driver out of Vermont. So Rob Lowell involved in this one. C.J. LeVere involved in this one also. LeClaire and Lowell getting caught together. And C.J. LeVere just had nowhere to go. So a couple drivers just making a little bit of contact, getting together, and then that will now draw the field back to the back Nerf bars of car number 40. A driver out of Pennsylvania, Josiah Millen, trying to hold off the New York drivers that are stuck behind him. Talon Carter, we're calling him his partner in crime because peanut butter and jelly go together, and, well, without one, it's a crime, and right now, little Talon Carter's back there into that 5th position, working his way up through the field. He's picked up 7 spots here tonight. iRacing.com. Pace truck, though, will make its way to pit road. 1 driver down on pit road right now. 2 drivers on the pit road. Well, as they're stacked up there. A little contact between the 2 youngsters of the field. Talon Carter and Caleb Durgan getting together. The officials say, nope, that one's not going to stand here, so we'll go back around and... So the caution lights coming back on all around the speedway here tonight for the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing Nationals. Of course, the Valley View Firewood is our presenting sponsor here for the series. They are family-owned and operated. The Valley View Firewood located over on Sunset Drive in Willsboro, New York, serving the North Countryside with all its firewood needs, from small bundles to truckloads, well-seasoned, already split firewood ready to heat your home or campfire. Contact our friends at the Valley View Firewood today. We know they're out there watching, so to everybody back behind the scenes, hi. Hope you're staying warm up there in New York. It's cold down here in Pennsylvania, too. Field is reassembled 2x2 this time, and pretty much in the same running order. It does look like 2 drivers are going to go to the outside here, Caleb Durgan and Talon Carter. They were on the inside row. This time, Wade McDuff going to fire off, and he's going to get a great start. He's going to lead Millen down into 1. Millen's going to have to give chase for the first time tonight. He's not the race leader exiting turn number 2. It'll be the wild one, Wade McDuff. Here comes Peyton Talbot to the outside in the fast lane performance entry. They will see 21 laps to go. Talon Carter all of a sudden flexing his muscle down on the bottom side. He'll dig underneath the 40 of Millen. Peyton Talbot going to slam the door shut on that 40. Everybody chasing this man. This is what it looks like off the back end here of Wade McDuff. There's Millen to the outside. There's everybody else digging down around the low side. Peyton Talbot trying to take the race lead at the line. Give it to the 14T new race leader with 19 to go. Peyton Talbot has now made his way back to the front. Peyton's bringing along some of his competition. I was going to say strong competitors, but there's Talon Carter, there's Caleb Durgan. They're all right around the bottom side. Wade McDuff and Millen, along with Ungari, up around the outside of the speedway. There you see all your race leaders. The 14T leading them with 17 laps remaining here in round number 8. Now they've gone single file. Here comes Wade McDuff. He's going to try and cross back underneath Caleb Durgan in the Valley View Firewood, number 17. Doesn't quite have the momentum. Millen's still riding the high line around here. Matt LaValle having himself still a very strong showing here tonight in that 31 machine. He is sitting in the 6th position. Then it's Ungari. Look at Paul Moran. He had to come all the way from deep into the field tonight. He's going to make a little contact there with the birthday boy. That's the keyboard warrior of racing, Jason. Jason will power back around the outside with his number 98, trying to work the high side of the speedway. Seems like two cars have started to break away a little bit here. It's Peyton Talbot and Talon Carter. So Peyton Talbot, Talon Carter, then Caleb Durgan. Durgan running a little bit of a slider line, seeing if he can find some momentum. Enters down on the bottom side and lets that car slide up to the high line, and then tries to drive it off straight off the exit of the corner. Doesn't seem to be closing in all that much. Two cars together once again. CJ Lavere and Nathaniel Gay made a little contact, but we do stay green flag racing. They're come by this time. They will see 11 to go. The double ones. Last time by, your two fastest cars on the track were Talon Carter, then Peyton Talbot, then Caleb Durgan. Josiah Millen trying to work the outside here around Wade McDuff with 10 laps to go, trying to get back inside the top 3 possibly. It's the battle for 4th, so whoever gets this spot will then have to go run down Caleb Durgan. Millen working the outside. There's not quite that big of a cushion up there for these big heavy modifieds to go up there and bank it off of and try and get that forward drive. But Millen keeps that car planted on the outside. Wade McDuff's going to lift the left front a little bit, see if he can get that car to rotate. Not going to have it happen, though. Millen's going to take the spot. 8 to go. Caution lights on. Caution lights on. 7 laps to go, I believe. They might track that lap back, and it might go to 8 laps. Something happened to the Heats Auto Repair, number 4 of CJ Lavere. CJ Lavere and Nathaniel Gay, they've been going at it for a little while. What happened to the Heats Auto Repair? Well, contact, I would have to assume. Roger here, the drone camera here tonight. It's like maybe CJ tried to drive it in just a couple car lengths deeper than what Nathaniel Gay was wanting to at the time of incident. So that'll bring out the caution flag here with under 10 laps to go. It was 8 laps to go, and let's see. The officials are saying it will be a single file restart. It will be Peyton Talbot, Talon Carter, Caleb Durgan. Have to check the batteries on the Talon Carter transponder here. Actually, they will double them back up here now. Eight laps to go here after the 6th caution flag of the evening. 7 to go at the line. And it is Peyton Talbot leading the way. Caleb Durgan getting a great start on the inside there. The Valley View Firewood, number 17. He'll get around. Talon Carter. Carter now going to fall back into P number 3. And he's got Millen and McDuff right there riding on the coattails. Flagmen lean over this time. He'll put 5 fingers up into the air for all the racers that are coming past. It'll be 5 more times, 5 laps around the speedway. Talbot, Durgan, Carter, Millen, McDuff, Ungari, LaValle, Griffith, Moran, LeClaire, your top 10. Just like that, with 4 to go down the back straightaway with the 14T. Peyton Talbert still leading the way. He is now stretched out. This is the biggest lead he has had all evening long. That battle is starting to really rage here, though, for P number 2. Talon Carter going to drive it in real hard. Maybe a little contact there. Nerf bar trying to get up. Oh, popsicle sticks here in round number 8 are already flying. It'll be just 2 more laps around here tonight for the Valley View Firewood Series. Peyton Talbert looking to flex his muscle here in the championship. He'll pick up the white flag. This race will end this time around. And he's almost got about 3/4 of a second now over Caleb Durgan, Talon Carter, Josiah Millen. Out of turn 4 for the final time, picking up another feature event here this season. It'll be Peyton Talbert, Caleb Durgan, Talon Carter, your top 3. Josiah Millen back there will finish in 4th. Then it'll be Wade McDuff, Doug Ungari, Matt LaValle, Rayson Jason, Paul Moran, Josh LeClaire. They got his car fixed, and he will finish into the 10th spot. Dylan Rabsway back in the 11th spot. Rob Lowell back there in P number 12. Then it'll be Nathaniel Gay, CJ LeVere, and Jordan Lafton will round out your field. There's your winner. We'll get to talk to him in just a couple of moments here tonight. Top 3 on the board. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here to Lanier. Welcome back here, race fans, to Lanier for round number 8 here for the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. We have a winner after 40 laps in our feature event here tonight, and let's head down trackside to talk to him. It's the driver of the 14T, Peyton Talbert. Peyton, another win for you here tonight, but you had to start at the back, but it looked like it wasn't much of a problem for you.
Starting from the back, you got to keep your head calm and cool, collected. Trying to avoid wrecks. There was a couple close calls on the way to the front, but once we got to the front there, it was pretty smooth sailing.
And you got to the front before the halfway point here tonight, and you kind of just set sail. You didn't really have much challenges. Talon Carter was back there for a good portion of the second half of the race, but he really didn't challenge for the race lead. Did you feel the pressure coming from behind at all?
There was definitely pressure there. Talon was right on me there. I was also having troubles getting into one. I think the rubber it didn't come in yet. The rubber didn't come in until like lap 33, and then once I found my marks, I was pretty much pulling away.
Well, you pulled the way to another victory here, so congratulations. But hey, it's the final time that we're coming back to this track this season. You've had a lot of success here.
I've always liked Lanier either. No matter what car it's in, big blocks are a blast around here, and so are late models. I've always really enjoyed this track. It's usually pretty racy. Feels good to have success here.
Well, congratulations here tonight as you're parking in Victory Lane once again. The red carpet rolls out. The microphone is yours. There's a lot of fancy stickers on the side of this 14T.
I just got to thank Corey at Respo Performance, Fastline Performance, Ted's Body Shop, Precision Hydraulic and Oil, Northeast Forestry, Dig Race Products, Sig Fab Chassis, Parker Excavating, Donath Motorworks, JK Signworks, just everyone that watches and supports. Y'all for casting this and putting this on, and for the league and everything. And we'll see you next week.
There you hear it. Peyton Tower had to wait an extra week to get behind the 358 once again, but he picks up right where he left off in victory lane. Peyton Tower in that fast lane performance will pick up another victory here in the Valley View Series. Finishing back there in P number 2 tonight, that's going to be the driver of car number 17. How about it, little digger? You had to work your way from the back to the front, too.
Yeah, this race was definitely not the easiest, I'd say. I was a little annoyed with race control changing the rules right before the race, but not much you can do with that. But, we were able to get a P2, which ain't bad.
Not bad when you think about having to start at the back of this very competitive 15-car field, but looks like you found something down around the bottom.
I knew it was locked down around the bottom. I tried the top, and it just wasn't there, so... luckily there was that one late restart, and Paul told us to go in double file, so I was able to sneak by town there and, just tried to hit my marks, but then I got ran into, and all hopes were gone after that.
Do you think if you had maybe one more late race restart here, you could have maybe found your way around Peyton Tower for the race win?
No, I don't think so. I think, the track was too one lane, and he was just too fast to make any moves without moving him.
Well, good race nonetheless here for you tonight, Caleb, who makes this all possible to get this car as fast as it is.
Yeah, JD Statement Painting, Valley View, Firewood, Integra Racing Shocks, add a sign for the wrap. Everyone at RKM Setup Shop, Big Now Racing Products, you guys for putting on the show.
There you hear it. He'll finish P number 2 here tonight after having to start towards the tail of the field. That is little Caleb Durgan. Finishing in P number 3, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Talon, it looked like you were the only one there for a long while here tonight that had anything for your race winner. But tonight you're going to have to settle for a podium finish back in 3rd.
Yeah, I was hanging with Peyton, and then we had that restart on the top. I just screwed up. I'm terrible at restarting second, and I'll admit to that. But yeah, it was a good race. It was fun once we got going green sometimes, but take another 3rd here again behind these guys.
When you look at the drivers that finished out in front of you, I mean, you see some of the best racers, not just here on iRacing, but from the Northeast here. What can you do, though, to finally snag a win away from them?
I don't know. I think if the track would have been a little bit more two-lane tonight, I think I maybe could have gone around Talbot there. But, yeah, once I got stuck on the top on that restart, just all hope was lost.
Well, a good run for you. What do you think, though? Twin 35s next week when we head down to Florida once again to Volusia.
I think it'll be pretty fun. At least I'll have 2 chances to try and get my first win.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to go warm up some pizza from lunch. I'm going to hand you the mic. I'll be back.
I got to thank Kelly Spade Realtor of Keller Williams, Platinum Realty, Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Doreen Legg, Cantner's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Gessie Chiropractic, Van Machine Truck Equipment, Christman's Meat Market, D, Brett's Motorcycle, Fab and Paint, KB Motors Incorporated, Deca Batteries, Matty Pro Band, and Paula Court for making all my wraps.
Well, there you have it. The youngster out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Talon Carter, will finish up our podium interviews here tonight. Congratulations to Peyton Talbot, Caleb Durgan, and Talon Carter. Back there in 4th was Josiah Bellett, while Wade McDuff held on for a top 5 finish here tonight. What a crazy one here for round number 8 here with the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series. But boy, that's going to do it from Lanier. We're done with Lanier. We won't come back to Lanier this season anymore. We will head down to Volusia for Twin 35s next Wednesday night, and then we will head to a track to be determined to wind down the season. So just 2 more chances for these drivers to showcase what they have with the series to see if they can maybe break the stranglehold that Talbot, Durgan, and Carter have on the podium spots here this season. We're about to find out next week when we head to Volusia. But with everybody, with the Valley View Firewood Northeast iRacing National Series, Clark and Son Automotive, M&M Country Store, Gioiosa's Wine and Spirit, Daddy Daycare Designs, along with Begor Supply, Hanson Starter Shop, Direct Imported Vehicles, LeClaire Flatworx, and Simbox. We thank you all for watching. My name is Roger Muth of the Third 3 Racing Network. We can't wait to see you at the races.